Hello everybody, my name is Suman Dua. I'm a registered migration agent at Nationwide Migration and Education. So in this video today, I want to give some answers of the questions that you have been putting in the comment section. So I'm sorry I have not been able to reply to all the comments. So this is the reason that I wanted to make this video. I have picked up some common questions that I have been getting and I will be answering them in this video today. So the first question I've got is from Heath Patel. She's asking, after invitation of 491, how much time to get 491 visa processing time? So the 491 processing time has actually gone really up, so it is about 10 months at the moment. So unless you are somebody who's working in a critical sector or a critical worker, then in that case they may grant it a bit quicker, but otherwise it is 10 months at the moment. Andy is asking, can a student visa holder directly apply for 491 visa without going to 485, given that you're working 20 hours per week and student visa are allowed to work for 20 hours? Is that correct? So Andy, some part of your information that you have is correct. However, it will depend on a lot of factors, depending on if you already have a skills assessment and if you are in a state who invites student visa holders. So let's say, for example, you come here to study in South Australia and you have a skills assessment in an occupation which is on the list. So for them, even if you're working in your nominated occupation for about 20 hours a week, let's say for 6 months, they may invite you for a 491 visa while you're holding a student visa. So in that case, you never actually have to go on to a 485 visa and then to get one of the skilled migration visas. So it's a case-to-case basis, so it really depends on your situation. So you may want to get in touch with us if you think you might be eligible for a 491 visa while you're on a student visa. The next one I've got is from Thibault. Hi Suman, thanks for these updates. I was wondering, do you still have full work rights under the 491 visa? If so, is it allowed to work in another company meanwhile running your business? So 491 visa does come with full-time work rights. Also, it does not have any condition that you have to work in your nominated occupation, or you have to work with one employer, or you have to run your own business, or you can't do multiple jobs. So it does not have any such conditions. So it looks like in your case, you want to work in another company meanwhile running your own business. So that's fine. So your 491 visa does allow you to do that. Next one I've got is from Henkpo Kai. Hi Suman, thanks for sharing the info. Can I ask that if I worked in my nominated occupation for 2 years, am I certainly eligible for 190 visa under Northern Territory resident category, or it is a case-by-case scenario? So with Northern Territory, as they don't have their own occupation list, so as long as your occupation is on the Department of Home Affairs occupation list, either in the MLTSSL or the STSOL, and you have lived in Northern Territory for 2 years and you have also worked in your occupation, as per the information on their website, yes, you are eligible for the 190 visa subclass as long as you meet all other requirements as well. So probably if you think you meet their category where you are working there from last 2 years, living there from last 2 years, you may want to get in touch with us and we can help you with your application. The next one I've got is from Angle Pro. Hi ma'am, how about Diploma of Interior Design? It is eligible for PR, thanks. So Diploma of Interior Design, maybe not, but let's say you come here to do Diploma of Interior Designing, then you move up to a bachelor's as well, like you go into a package course, or you actually do a higher degree as well in interior designing, and you get 1 year work experience as an interior designer when you're on your 485 visa or your temporary graduate visa, then you might be eligible to get a 190 or 491 through a state, because this occupation is on the short-term occupation list. Madhurima is asking, hi Suman, we are planning for immigration in Australia. How can we connect to you? Please respond. So I get this a lot, but if you actually look at the description and also if you see down at the bottom, we've put actually our email address and our website as well. So to be able to connect with me, all you have to do is go to our website and click on the book online button. So all those appointments are booked directly with me. So you can pick any time that you want to choose, and the time that will show on your computer will be actually in your time zones. So you don't have to worry about converting the time zone. It will show the time zone of your country. So you can choose there if you want a phone consultation, a Zoom consultation, and if you are in Australia, in Brisbane or Sydney, we offer face-to-face consultations as well. Okay, Navnoor Singh is asking, ma'am, can you please tell me that I'm from commerce background, and so after coming to to Australia, can we get nursing course after 6 months? Navnoor, that is correct, that once you have completed 6 calendar months in your course, you can change the course. However, then you will have to see if you meet the entry requirements for nursing. To get admission in any nursing course, you do need to have IELTS or PTE score of 7 each, and I think that's the main requirement. So probably once you are here, get in touch with us. We might be able to help you with that as well. Harshan is asking, hi ma'am, which is the best regional state to study cookery when you already have a positive skills assessment as marketing specialist? So if you already have a skills assessment as a marketing specialist, then you may want to go to a state who invites student visa holders as well. So you may want to look at maybe South Australia to start with, because marketing specialist is on their occupation list. And if you meet the requirements, which is 6 months or 12 months work experience in your nominated occupation, you may apply for the 491 or 190 visa. Okay, so the next one I have is from Roy Matthew. He's asking, I'm in Australia and will finish my postgraduate studies and my wife is overseas. We got married after my visa grant and before immigration cleared, and I declared my wife on form 1022. Now for my 485 post-study visa, if I apply being in Australia, can I include my wife in my application who is overseas, or she needs a separate dependent visa? So as long as you have updated the department and looks like you guys are already married, and you can prove the genuineness of your relationship. So at the moment, due to the COVID concessions, you can lodge a combined application where your dependent is not here in Australia. So looks like your dependent is offshore. You should still be able to lodge a combined application. However, I strongly recommend that you do see your registered migration agent, just in case you haven't been able to give me all the details in this, couple of lines of questions. So maybe, get advice based on your situation. Once somebody has reviewed all your documents, looked at everything, then they can let you know if it is safe to apply for a 485 combined application. However, due to the COVID concession, it is possible at the moment. Okay, Sanjay Kumar is asking, accounting graduates who recently got 485 for 2 years visa will be able to complete the entire process, 4 steps in 2 years. I mean study, job ready program and etc. So Sanjay, I think your concern is very much valid here. I usually don't recommend that you start your, let's say you have to do a trade course, which is a minimum of 1 year, and then also the job ready program. So that's 2 years gone anyway. And then sometimes, maybe your job ready program gets delayed, the outcome letter gets delayed, or, sometimes you are not able to finish the course in 1 year. And also you don't have much time left at the end of the 2 years to actually wait for the invite as well. I do not recommend that you start this process once you have already got your 485 visa. But if you're in your situation that you have lodged a 485 visa and at the moment it's taking 4 to 6 months for the 485 visa grant, at that time if you take this step, then it's a bit better. But because if you have left it too late, so I would not recommend that you do it on the 485 visa. Okay, the next one, Preet is asking, ma'am, will husband get second time 485 visa if wife is studying in regional area? Please reply. So if you have already got your own 485 and now your husband is studying, so as long as they do eventually get their own student visa before they lodge their 485, yes, it is possible. Tony Jones is asking, does international students need positive skills assessment to be eligible for the nomination? So if you're looking for skilled migration 189, 190 or 491, it is a mandatory requirement to have a positive skills assessment. Loyalty 123 is asking, hi, do you have your office in Sydney? Yes, we have our office in Sydney, 3 Spring Street, Sydney. I usually go there once a fortnight, so I think my next trip is planned for 5th of May, and the online booking link is open on our website at the moment if you do want to book an appointment with me face-to-face in Sydney. Otherwise, we can do phone or Zoom consultations with you. Dinesh is asking, any updates about reopening the borders in Australia? Unfortunately, we do not have any official announcement regarding the date when the borders will open, but there is a lot of work that is happening in some states regarding organizing the quarantine arrangements for international students. So some states are working with the universities to bring some international students back. However, there is nothing official at the moment, so we are still waiting. Okay, Vishmi is asking, hi Suman, I'm working as a chef in Sunshine Coast and just need to know how many points do I need to get 190 visa. So if you you mean that you're working as a chef in Queensland? So they have recently updated that even for the 491 visa, they'll be looking at 3 years work experience for a chef. So if you are targeting 190 visa, so we are not sure if chef will open for 190 visa, probably wait until July when the new occupation list is announced, and then I'll be able to let you know if a 190 visa will be possible for you. And if you're only targeting 190, then you'll probably have to then look at other states. So probably let's talk in July and then we can work out your options. Okay, Yondo is asking, hi Suman, graduated from QUT in Brisbane City and currently on my first 485 visa. In case I do not acquire a job in my occupation by the expiry of my first 485, am I able to move to category 2 regional area, do a master's and then apply for a second 485 visa? So unfortunately, 485 visa is only granted once in your lifetime unless you have studied and lived in a regional area, and then you can apply for an extension for another 1 year or 2 years. But in your case, you won't be eligible for any extension or a second 485 visa. Harsimranjeet is asking, hi ma'am, please tell me the name of businesses which I can buy to get eligible for SBO in regional area so that I can start my search accordingly. So Harsimran, we have actually made various videos regarding the small business owner stream in Queensland. So maybe look at those videos. I'll also put the link in the description. You can actually purchase any business as long as it's not a sublease arrangement. However, it can be a franchise or it can be any kind of business. So there are no conditions that what kind of business you can purchase as long as you are the direct leaseholder and as long as it's not a sublease arrangement, it's fine. What is the minimum investment requirement for small business owner Tasmania? So Mukund is asking that. So there is no minimum investment requirement like we have in Queensland, but they have other requirements, like you have to make sure that you are generating a personal taxable income of 53,900 and you're following the rules according to the Fair Work Australia, and you also have to provide a business plan of your business to Tasmania state. So but there is no minimum investment amount for Tasmania's small business owner category. So these are all the questions that I had for today's session. So I'll try and come up with a session like this one once a fortnight or once a month. So keep leaving your questions in the comments and I will come up with another session like this one. Stay updated about Australia's immigration. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel.